U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson has taken aim at China, accusing Beijing of undermining international law and violating the sovereignty of its neighbours. On the other hand, Tillerson called for greater military and economic cooperation with India ahead of his upcoming trip to New Delhi. Joonhee reports.
In a speech on Wednesday, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson called for stronger ties between the U.S. and India in a move seen as a counter to China's growing influence in the region. He identified security as one of the key pillars in the relationship between Washington and New Delhi and called India a major defense partner to help bring peace and stability to Asia. Tillerson was much less flattering in his opinion of China, saying that unlike India, Beijing does not operate under the framework of international norms and regulations. He highlighted Beijing's territorial disputes in the South China Sea, saying its provocative actions there violate the sovereignty of its neighbors and undermine the interests of the U.S. and its regional allies. While warning China that the U.S. will stand up to its challenges, he said Washington, in the end, is seeking constructive relations with China. The country remains a vital player in the Trump administration's efforts to stop North Korea's further development of its nuclear and ballistic missile arsenals. Tillerson's remarks coincide with the start of the Chinese Communist Party Congress, where President Xi Jinping is likely to solidify his grip on power. U.S.-China relations will face an important test early next month when President Trump visits Beijing as part of his week-long tour of Asia. Joonhee, Arirang News.